Hello, welcome to my Royal Rumble 2014 live reactions video. We are back again for another live reactions video. The last live reactions video was actually, almost a year ago when I did WrestleMania 29. And of course this all started around 3 years ago. My first one I think I did was Over the Limit 2001 with James the Hammer Rowley, who's not with us. Well, not with me, I'm here on my own, so it's going to be pretty boring, but I'm going to be watching the Royal Rumble. You're going to be watching it with me as I watch it. Well, you're not really going to be watching it with me, but you're going to be watching me watch it, and then you can kind of imagine what's going on, kind of. Yeah, I filmed what I thought was the intro to this video earlier this evening, and I just posted it on its own because it was like 18 minutes of absolute shite. But if you did watch that and you're interested, my feet are fine now. They're all glued up, they're ready to go, they're back together again, and I'm ready to watch the Royal Rumble pre-show. I am watching the Royal Rumble pre-show, hosted by Renee Young and Josh Matthews, and we got a Royal Rumble winners panel with Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, and the first Royal Rumble winner, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. So I'm watching that now. There will be the tag title match, Cody Rhodes and Goldust defending against the New Age Outlaws, which is quite random, but there you go. I'll give you my thoughts on that match next. And yeah, should be fun. I'm looking forward to tonight. Trying to stay cautiously optimistic that at least it will be an entertaining show regardless of the outcome, which we all know is going to be pretty predictable. I'm going for Wyatt, Brock, Orton, Batista. I hate all of those. Well, no, I don't mind Brock winning, but you know. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we just had like, oh, and you can probably see I've got my quilt here with me. Because it's actually an hour ahead here in Norway, so it actually starts at 2 AM. Yeah, anyway, there was just a really interesting backstage segment with Vicky Guerrero and Brad Maddox drawing some numbers for some of the mid-carders, and yeah, Great Khali fake laughing was really interesting. So Bray Wyatt and Daniel Bryan the match is gonna open the show. They've just confirmed, which adds fuel to the rumor that Bryan's gonna be in the Rumble. I really don't think he is. He's actually odds-on favorite to win in certain UK betting places, so that's interesting. In fact, I know someone's put some money on Bryan to win, and I just don't think he's going to be in the match at all. As it is, I really don't think Ric Flair likes Daniel Bryan. We saw that WWE 2K14 symposium thing in, last year in the summer. And Flair was kind of like, you know, really kind of having a bit of a go at Daniel Bryan. And here he's like, I want Bray Wyatt to win. I like the mean tough guys, not the... I don't know what that even means, but anytime Flair is kind of comments on Bryan, he's really quite disparaging, so that's weird, but there you go, that's Flair for you. Well, first little shock of the night, the New Age Outlaws win the Tag Team Championships. That was a surprise to me. I didn't think they'd go with that route. It's kind of cool though, I like it. It's a bit weird though because they've kind of turned heel now in terms of like turning on CM Punk and stuff, and yet they're kind of still acting like faces, like they got huge reactions, and they're always going to get huge reactions because they're the New Age Outlaws. And good little match, I enjoyed it, and interesting to see where it goes. Interesting to hopefully see a Cody versus Goldust match at WrestleMania. That'd be really cool, I think. I mean, it's been talked about so much, but let's just see it now, and I think that'd be cool. But yeah, definitely quite interesting and surprise, you know. I think it's a good move to put on the live show, on the pre-show as well, because it makes the kickoff show more important and more people will tune into it, that kind of thing. So that's cool, I think. So yeah, they're showing the video they show every year that is just like ingrained in all of our memories now. It's all about the numbers. Click off. So bored with it now. It's just shown so many times, and it's just, I don't know. It's fun the first time you watch it every year, but then when they show on Raw like every week, it's like the crowd is losing their shit right now just because Bryan came out to wrestle. How WWE ever ignoring this or not giving it the spot it deserves is beyond me. Oh, and it's worth, I haven't mentioned, but Foley put on Facebook earlier this evening, Mick Foley, you know, the hardcore legend, Hall of Famer. He put that he just bought a new brick and he's going to have it next to him throughout tonight's program. And if Daniel Bryan does not win the Royal Rumble, he's going to put that brick through his TV. Which I thought was absolutely amazing. It makes me feel slightly better about being a whiny bitch about Bryan. Because if Foley's being a whiny bitch about it, then, you know, I don't feel too bad about being a whiny bitch about it myself. So, yeah. Let's see how this match goes. I'm pretty sure Wyatt will win, and they'll probably continue the feud. I could see it being something Bryan and the Wyatts at WrestleMania or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, we're like 25 minutes into the pay-per-view, or 25, I guess about 20 minutes into the match, and this is just like such a good match. Oh my god, like seriously, I'm really starting to see it in regards to Bray Wyatt and his in-ring work, because he's been fantastic in this match. They kind of lost the crowd in the middle, but this is just awesome. This is such a good match. I am absolutely loving it. Oh, as pissy as I am about Bryan not being in the Rumble and potentially not being in a big match at WrestleMania, just the fact that he's been given this time to have this match and show how awesome he is, and Bray Wyatt as well, because I'm really starting to like Bray Wyatt now. I just hate that entrance where he blows out the candle, the lantern, and then it's on again when he comes out. That's stupid. Oh, and I'm just really tense now for the match, because this is what wrestling is all about. This match. This match. Very mild, this is awesome chant. Yeah, the crowd were kind of so into it at the beginning, and then they just kind of dropped out in the middle and started like chanting for Lawler, which is really annoying. Oh, they're on the top rope. What's Bryan gonna do? He hasn't got enough room for a headbutt. What's he going for? It's too close, surely? No. Oh! It's like kind of like a headbutt and a splash at the same time. That was weird. He's gonna lose though, he's gonna lose. Yeah. Bray. Suicide. Oh, there's just been so many good things about this match. Oh, that was so good! The psychology is just amazing. Oh! Oh! This match! This match is amazing. That was so good. Suicide dive caught him into Sister Abigail, into the ring barrier. This match. I'll be happy if he loses to that. Oh! Put this match at WrestleMania, I'm telling you. This is awesome. This match. I'll go to bed after this. This will do me fine. What a match. Just end strong, just end strong. And that's it. It's done. It's done. Yeah, that works for me. Awesome match. Really, really awesome match. Bray Wyatt needed it as well. Bryan's not really going anywhere right now, but I think Bray Wyatt is, you know. Sad as it is to say, I think Bray Wyatt's going to be much more of a big deal than Daniel Bryan is in the future. Kind of sad actually. But man, that was just an absolutely stellar match. I think because the rumour is that they're going to put Bray Wyatt against Cena. So this kind of leads perfectly into that, really. Oof. And there's no way Bryan's in the Rumble after that match. I mean, he just wrestled an almost half-hour match. So there you go. I'd say probably about 23 minutes maybe the match probably went, at a guess. Taking away entrances and introductions. Awesome match. Oh, it's so conflicting because I really want Bryan to kind of, you know, go on to bigger and better things, but it looks like Bray's going to be the one to really go on. And I've got to kind of take back what I've said about him in the past. I don't know whether I've said it on video or not, but I really haven't thought much of his wrestling. But that's because we haven't seen much of his wrestling one-on-one with someone as good as Daniel Bryan. Okay, so I'm just kind of sitting on the couch now. Brock Lesnar versus Big Show. Very odd. I mean, you've probably seen it, but absolutely destroyed Big Show with chair shots. Then they had kind of a bit of a brawl. It wasn't really much. He hit Lesnar with a knockout punch. Lesnar hit him with an F5. It was over. It was just like, still cool to see him F5 the Big Show. Still impressive. Don't get me wrong. It was just a weird match the way they did it. And then Lesnar just was beating down Big Show for about, feels like 15 minutes afterwards. Probably about 5 minutes, but man, I wouldn't be surprised if it was at least 50 chair shots while he was lying down. I mean, people speculating like, there's something like gone wrong with this timing of the show. Did the first match go too long, or you know, it just seems odd. People are speculating that Big Show injured his arm or something. I don't know. He was swearing quite a lot, and they had to bleep out, had to mute Big Show for a couple of times. So I don't know what's going on here. It's a bit weird, you know. It just has this eerie feeling to it. Just check this out. Boom. And, you know, the crowd were just loving it as well. I mean, there was no face reaction for Big Show at all. Front row were cheering him on as he was beating the shit out of Big Show with the steel chair at ringside. Yeah, I don't know if something has gone wrong with the timing of the show or something, or whether they just really wanted to play it for the uncomfortable nature of it. I don't know. But yeah, interesting. So we've now got 2 hours for Cena Orton and the Rumble match itself. Unless there's another match, they might easily fill up with something, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people on Twitter also speculating that Bryan losing in the opening match means he's definitely going to be in the Rumble, and he's definitely going to win it, which is ridiculous. He's not going to be in the Rumble. He just wrestled a 30-minute odd match. He's done for tonight, I think. And remember I was saying earlier about Flair hating Bryan? They went to the Hall of Fame panel up in the box, not the box, but you know, up in the higher upper levels. And Sean was saying, you know, he's kind of changed his tune from the heel thing he was playing earlier this year, where he was kind of a bit of a heel against Bryan, and now he's kind of being like, oh, you know, I think there's big things in Bryan's future, even though he lost, you know, and I'm still putting all my chips on Daniel Bryan in the future. And Flair's like, you need to learn to get on another horse. You live on a ranch. So Flair just legit hates Bryan for some reason. It's weird. Anyway, on with the show. Alright, so Cena and Orton about to lock up for the World Heavyweight Championship. The crowd chanting, Daniel Bryan. Says it all, man. Says it all. I was going to say that, you know, they've been doing this Cena-Orton feud, and it's been about the title and the prestige and the unification of the WWE title and the World Heavyweight title, and moisturizer on my hands, by the way. And if you watched the previous video, you'll know why I need to do that. Now, crowd's quite interesting, sorry. Yeah, so they're doing this whole thing. Now the Let's Go Cena sucks. Typical stuff. I need to get my point. My point is, it's hard to concentrate. Basically, yeah, so they had the title thing going on, and then they went a bit more personal because Orton was getting bitchy about the fact he had to give Cena a rematch, and so what they did was they had, you know, Orton beat the crap out of Cena's dad. And how did Cena react to that on Raw? Did he turn up on time? Nope. He turned up really late, almost at the end of the show. And now, more Daniel Bryan chants. I fucking love it. Speak for yourselves, WWE Universe. Speak for ourselves. Daniel Bryan. This is awesome. I love it when they do this, but it doesn't seem to make any difference either way, but there you go. My whole point is, when Cena came out to face, you know, Orton for this match, he comes out and he's like, and he's like, yeah, and he's like, yeah, Yeah, and he's just like posing to the crowd and stuff. I know that's what he does, but there's no intensity there in the build-up, you know. If this was like, you know, back in the Attitude Era, you'd have Austin stalking his way to the ring, locking eyes with Orton the whole fucking time. He would not take his eyes off him. He wouldn't get in the ring and pose. He'd get in the ring and he would just go for Orton. Or it would be a bit more intense. It'd be a bit more, you know, just little things like that bother me. But there you go. I'll just carry on watching this now. Okay, just to clarify, they were chanting Daniel Bryan, but now they started chanting Randy Savage, they started chanting Undertaker, they started chanting Y2J, so it's not really a Daniel Bryan thing, but I like that because it shows the crowd really don't care about seeing this match for the 16th millionth time. Yeah. A lot of boring chants as well, although Orton's milking that, and he's putting on the headlock a lot. Ooh, and he's sticking his tongue out like a creepy guy. And this is just getting amazing now. The crowd are chanting, "This is awful." At one point they started chanting, "We want divas." Awesome. And they're kind of just into this mode where, you know, when in doubt, just hit loads of finishes and kick out, you know. AA, kick out, RKO, kick out, shot with a belt, kick out, another AA from Orton to Cena, kick out, you know. They're just overdoing this, but they're in a really tough spot. I kind of feel bad for them, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's see where it goes. RKO from Cena. Kick out. Oh. Into Cena Rock all over again. And not to mention the fact that he's had Orton in the STF for about 10 seconds now. Before the RKOs and the AAs, he put Orton in the AA, in the STF, and Orton tapped out immediately because the ref wasn't looking. Where's the logic in that, you know? Oh, and here we go, the Wyatts. It seems as though the rumour's true. We're going to have Cena and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. It's pretty much a lock now. Yeah, that's cool for Wyatt. That's really cool. Cena, RKO, Orton retains. There we go. Not surprising in the slightest. Yeah, everything I said so far. Wyatt, Orton, Brock. Next is Batista for a clean sweep, predictable Royal Rumble. But you know, at least the Bryan Bray match was awesome. I just hope the Rumble's fun. I don't know. So the Rumble's about to start. Kind of deflated, to be honest. I'm really happy for Bray Wyatt that he's going to have a match with Cena at Mania, but it really just feels like Bryan's going to get swept under the carpet with this, which is really unfortunate. And it seems like the card that was leaked, well not leaked, but speculated on earlier this week is going to be true. It seems very likely that Lesnar's going to go on to face Taker. Batista's going to face Orton, that's a lock. Cena and Wyatt is pretty much written in stone now. Punk and Triple H is likely to happen, and Daniel Bryan and Sheamus for some reason. All matches we've seen before, bar Bray and Cena. It just doesn't make for a special or exciting or memorable WrestleMania for me. It just makes for a card full of rematches, so I'm not really happy with that, especially since I'm going. Well, what are you going to do?
Del 2006, sì. Nascosto per tanto tempo.
Alla fine non aveva quasi più fiato e lui era in una buona condizione aerobica ai tempi.
È il fatto che però questi calcoli puoi cominciare a farli più avanti, quando il ring è più affollato. All'inizio sei in due, come fai a nascondere?
Oh. Okay. In suit pants. Oh my god. That's hilarious. You know, You know, we're now 10 people into this Rumble, so we're a third of the way through, and it's only 2 hours into the show. Theoretically, there should be another hour, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, Kofi doing his little nice, clever little spot there with Kofi. I like that. Is he going to be able to jump back in? Kofi is to the Royal Rumble what Shelton Benjamin used to be to the Money in the Bank match, if you know what I mean. It's the only reason he's there. But yeah, I don't know why it's going so quickly. Is there going to be some like screw job at the end, you know? I'm guessing they'll probably be like... What is Kofi doing? No, Jesus. If he fell now, that would be terrible. Nice! Not that it means anything, he'll get thrown out in 2 minutes. I'm thinking Punk's gonna go all the way to the end, and they might fake that he wins or something, and then it'll get reversed. I don't know. It just seems like it's going too quickly. Dean Ambrose. Shouldn't he be entering from the arena, not the gorilla? That would be amazing if Dolph won, but you know, that's never gonna happen. You got a good pop though. Kevin Nash, it was rumoured. Good stuff. He's dyed his hair brown again, of course. Why does he bother? We all know he's greyer than something that's very grey. Roman Reigns. This guy's sick. I hope he shines in this match. We're halfway through already and it's like 7 minutes past. Oh, and then we go Reigns eliminating 3 people right from the get-go. Takes out Kofi. Throws him out, launches him out. Takes out Ziggler with an epic spear. Pulls down the rope. Nash is out as well. 3 eliminations for Reigns. There we go. Goldust inadvertently eliminating Cody, so it sets up the match at WrestleMania. Good stuff. Reigns eliminating Goldust, so he's got 4 eliminations under his belt now. And we're just left with Punk and the Shield, which means it's probably going to be someone like, I don't know, another big face, Ray maybe, I don't know. Oh, he's back, Sheamus, yeah. Oh, this is horrible. And he's a super over face, the worst possible incarnation of Sheamus there is. Miz. I'm just wondering how Sheamus versus Bryan is going to work. Are they going to turn Bryan heel? That would be the most ridiculous thing ever. I don't know. Oh, Miz almost waltzed in and threw Ambrose over the ropes. It's getting a bit more interesting, but yeah, it's still going. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was actually literally the midget. It is. At least it's better than Hornswoggle. I don't know what I'm... That was cool, okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's just. Oh my God, Cesaro, the longest swing ever. And this will be Luke Harper. Yeah. No music. Cool. Oh, it just started. Oh, spear to Cesaro. Oh, it's just that point where it's just like all the people who are just never gonna win just come out to fill in the, just fill in the blanks basically. I like the Usos, but that's what they are in this match. JBL, nice. That's cool. He's 24, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 people left. So Batista, Del Rio, Ryback, Biggie Langston, Rey Mysterio. Just one more person we don't know who it is really, and yeah, not a chance of Bryan being in this whatsoever. Yeah, there's still people saying, oh yeah, Bryan's gonna win, even though he's not in the match. This is interesting. Oh, JBL gets eliminated. Who was it by? Should be by Reigns. I think it was. I don't know. Ah. Eric Rowan. So that's it. It's all booked up. No more surprise entrance. Batista's winning. So yeah. 29 guys are in now. Batista came in. There was quite a bit of booing when he got in the ring, although they went nuts for him when his entrance music hit. I just wonder who's going to come out at 30, because I think Xavier Woods was said to be in the match, so was Ray. So it's one of those two. It doesn't seem like a big one for number 30. Bit odd, I don't know. I'll keep the camera on in case it's something interesting, but it won't be. But this has been, honestly, the match has been quite uneventful, really. I mean, Reigns didn't eliminate loads of people. Well, he has, but not like enough to break a record or anything. Crowd are chanting yes. I tell you, if Bryan came out now, the building would explode. But he won't. So yeah, it just hasn't been that great, you know. Bryan Wyatt was awesome, but Ray or Woods. Ray. Bryan and Bray Wyatt was awesome, and then Brock Big Show was just like a glorified segment beatdown. Crowd are booing because no Bryan. Yeah, it's just been a really, I don't know. You can hear that booing. Crowd are pissed, you know? It's not what they want to see. But, you know, WWE are going to force it down our throats anyway, and we're going to like it, because there's nothing else we can do. Yeah, really disappointing Rumble, really disappointing. There was a couple of good spots, you know, with Reigns and Kofi, you know. No big surprises. Kevin Nash wasn't that huge. JBL was a bit of fun. That's it. A lot of booing. I mean, I'm sure they'll cheer when Batista wins, but there you go. It's been quite a disappointing Rumble, I have to say. I'm kind of almost annoyed I stayed up for it. Reigns just tied Kane for eliminations, and here's Batista to take him out. The last four is Sheamus, Punk, and Roman Reigns. Good final four, I'd say. Punk's gonna eliminate Reigns, I think. Oh no, we just gave him a GTS. There you go. Ah, Kane eliminating Punk. It's Batista. Well, I knew that anyway. Who are we kidding, you know? But it's ending really short. I don't get it. Kane just chokeslammed Punk through the announce table. And like, he didn't even get any height on it. It's like everything about this this event is just like, meh. So I guess I'm just going to use this last segment to kind of just wrap up my thoughts. Well, I think I covered it actually. Just disappointing, you know, predictable. I thought there'd be more of a fuss over Punk getting eliminated. I thought he'd stay till the very end and get screwed out of it. Listen to this booing. You know? It's just... the crowd don't want to see this shit. Yeah, I think, you know, WWE should have done what the crowd wanted to see, at least to see Bryan in the match. Booing. Very surreal event this, you know, you had Brock Lesnar, Big Show, very odd. And then just this, you know. And Cena and Orton, you know, just Daniel Bryan chants throughout. Chants for the Divas. This is awful. No! No, they're chanting no, see? Oh man. I just wish that this meant something, you know, and it doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. They're just gonna be like, WWE's gonna be like, love Batista, suck his cock. Roman Reigns breaks the record. Roman Reigns, Batista, final two. This is good. I like that at least. Don't love it, but... so now we see where it goes. This is the point where I start thinking maybe they'll let Reigns win, but it ain't happening. It just ain't happening, you know. He's the heel here, you know. He's not who they think they want to win, you know. Crowd booing Batista now. I'm glad that they should at least turn him heel. And they're popping big for Reigns. See, we don't want to see these guys like Batista. We don't want to see it. We want to see the people who are actually good and have something to offer beyond just coming back for a quick buck. And Batista throws out Roman Reigns. Batista's going to WrestleMania. Boos. WWE have truly dropped the ball on this. They've absolutely just... This is it. This is the point right in this moment where WWE has stopped caring about the fans, what the fans want, and all they're thinking about is money. Just pure money. That's all they want is money. It's got nothing to do with how talented you are, how over you are. It has nothing to do with how over you are, how talented you are. It's about how much money you draw, which I guess is how it should work, and it's a business. But yeah, I can't even see myself getting excited for WrestleMania now, and I'm going, you know. Booing. And I'm sure they wanted this to be some triumphant moment. They're probably just going to chalk it down to, oh, it's just a smarky crowd, you know. Absolutely awful. Absolutely terrible. That's it. That's all I've got to say. Nothing more to add. Truly depressing, actually. Good for Roman Reigns though, I like him a lot, and that was a good rub for him, but... And I know Batista will get cheered on Raw, you know, normal. It is a smarky crowd, that's the thing, you know, it's the Royal Rumble. But WrestleMania will be the same, so it'll be interesting at WrestleMania. I got no interest in Batista Orton as the main event of WrestleMania 30. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe that? That's it, I'm out.